Hey guys, today I'm stopping by for one of those checkup videos like I did last year to let y'all know that I am not dead, and in fact am actually hard at work with some new content. It's been just over 2 months since the Legend of Dragoon retrospective dropped, which had also broken a personal record as it's become my most well-received video to date, which that's super cool. But today I wanted to touch on some of the changes that will be coming to the channel, along with an explanation supporting the decision. Since the Legend of Dragoon video dropped, I've sort of taken a small hiatus from doing anything major on the channel. I've been enjoying the last few weeks of my paternity leave with my daughter before I returned to my actual job, and at the same time I was also working very closely with my writing staff to ensure that we met the deadlines for the upcoming third issue of MegaVisions Magazine. So not really a break, so to say. Now, while the focus on issue 3 has for the most part winded down, I still have my hands very full. So with that, I'm announcing that starting today, I'm abandoning the goal of putting out full-length monthly videos. It's already apparent that I'm unable to stick to that level of discipline, considering all the outside stressors and responsibilities I have in my life. And two, that sort of schedule would just be incredibly difficult or next to impossible to maintain, as I have just recently re-enrolled into university to complete my bachelor's. Like, classes start next week. Like, that's how soon this is happening. And it's crazy because almost 15 years ago, I made the mistake of entering college when I clearly wasn't mature enough to stick to a class schedule, causing me to rack up a ton of student loan debt and focusing on a major that I honestly just didn't give a shit about. Luckily, my time in the Marine Corps gave me a second chance, as I now have the opportunity to go to university once more in a career field that I honestly care about without incurring any more new debt that can further harm my family. This focus will be in broadcasting and new media, which is directly related to stuff that I do on YouTube and potentially can do on Twitch or whatever streaming platform that I may decide to take up. And I aim to take those skills that I learned in the classroom and directly apply them to the channel. And I'm really excited to see where that takes us. Now, does that mean that the channel is going to experience months without content? Yes and no. I'm looking to get back into the 2-minute reviews that I spent all of January working on. Those videos are relatively low effort to produce, and I've gotten a bit of traction both here and on TikTok. However, because I hate the YouTube Shorts system, I'll probably just make them regular videos here on YouTube and expand those pieces to between 3 and 5 minutes. That's my sweet spot, because I just absolutely hate splitting them up into 59-second long segments. That will probably remain until YouTube gets its act together and adopts a similar system to that of its competitors. Speaking of competitors, drop a follow on the TikTok if you want to see that mess of a channel, though it's not too different from what you'll see here. Now, in the event of like a major project I have for school, obviously that's going to take priority, and I will telegraph that well in advance so that there's not a surprise and be like, oh, where's Antichrist? It's been 3 weeks since a video, or it's been 3 months since a video. It won't be that long. They will not be that long, but nonetheless. As far as the full-length videos are concerned, those are going to take a little bit more time to produce. Not only with school, work, and family competing for my time, but just my interests are becoming a little bit more ambitious, and I'm looking beyond the 20-minute retrospective. I know that I've talked in the past in previous videos about, covering my entire GameCube library. I've got a wide range of interests that don't quite fit the formula that I've currently been applying, and in turn, a lot of these projects would require many man hours of just gathering footage, doing research, interviewing people, collaborating with other creators, so on and so forth. That doesn't mean that the retrospectives are necessarily going to go away. It just means that I'm going to be a bit more selective with where I decide to spend my time. A video that would have originally gotten the retrospective treatment may only get a 5-minute review, or a series of videos that would otherwise cover everything that would have been discussed in said retrospective. I know in the past I've made promises or goals on what sort of content I was going to make and what topics I was going to cover, and I still wholeheartedly intend to keep those promises. However, while this channel is incredibly important to me, its true intention was to stand as a creative outlet for me to just create bullshit and throw it into the ether. And until it is supplementing my lifestyle and it replaces my job, I've got to treat it as a hobby, just a very important hobby. This is my baby. And if I'm working on a project that's been giving me a lot of problems, like writer's block or whatever, because that definitely happened before and it's contributed to the amount of time between videos. And if I just feel compelled to work on something new, I'm going to work on that new thing because I need to capture that lightning in the bottle. I need to just go with that one thing and then put whatever it was that I was working on before, put that shit on the shelf. Anyway, this video is already getting way too long and I'm rambling at this point. So before I go, I just want to say thank you to all of my viewers and subscribers who have decided to share this journey with me. It's been so fucking cool meeting a lot of you and interacting with y'all, and I can't wait to see what the next year has in store for us. My next goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers, and before the end of the year, so long as we hit that milestone, maybe I'll do a Q&A or something. Anyway, as always, take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Oh, P.S. It's my birthday today, so happy birthday to me. Anyway, bye.